Compliments of the season, co-proprietors and directors in this Axis for results. Um, I want to showcase a school management system we run. Um, we use it in our school and it's very advantageous to us. So I want to show it to you just in case you need a school management software, a school management website. I know some of us already have school management websites. We use online and offline school management softwares to generate results and all that. Um, I want to show you this because this is very affordable, very affordable. With just 50,000 naira, I will set it up for you. It's what I use in my school, and I want you to know how it functions so you can weigh your options. The first advantage of using this school management system is you have your customized website like www.kidsacademy.com. So anyone that visits that site, it takes the person to your school page where you have your school logo, your school name, about us, vision, mission, your contact information, phone number, contact address, website, email, then the portal, the login portal where they log in um, to access their results, to see information related to payments and all that. So you can log in as administrator, the school administrator to manage all these persons. You can log in as a student to see your results and to see your classmates. You can log in as a teacher to manage your class, to um, record grades, test grades, exam grades, to also view your broadsheets, to see your class performance and analyze your class better. You can log in as a parent to see the result of your child and also to see your payment records. You can log in as a manager to see to manage the school. Also, manager includes people like the bursar, the librarian, and all that. Okay, so let me log in as administrator so you see how it looks like administrator. So you have everyone has a unique login and password to access their individual portals. For parents that might not have access to internet and all that, you can print the results for them at the end of the term, so they see the child's performance. But it's very good. So this is how the administrator portal looks like. You have your dashboard that gives you a summary of your school. Okay, number of students, number of parents, number of teachers, number of managers. This is a demo, the demo platform. So um, the numbers might not tally. Excuse me. So you have here you have the events. The events has to do with you can upcoming events in your school. You can upload it in the portal so that anyone that logs into his or her portal as a student or as a parent can see upcoming events, end of year party, inter-house sports, and all that. Mail, Pmail, where you can send and receive mails to parents and students in the portal. Then members, this is where you add or edit members, where you add teachers, you create portal for teachers, where you create portal for teachers, where you create portal for students. This is how it looks like, add and edit members. So you can select whether you want to create portal for students or for teacher or for parent or for manager. So it's where you create the various portal, the login and the password, and input the impute the data of the kids together with their pictures, so their pictures can go alongside their results. Okay, then manage members. This is where you manage your already existing members, where you can see people in your class. You can list people in your class as student. For example, you can come to primary or nursery 2, for instance. Immediately you click OK and you click search, it will list everyone in the class, everyone in the class. So then assign classes, where you assign classes to teachers, whether as form teachers and all that. Then you have academic. Academic is where you have your workbench to see the summary of the performance of the students. Then you have the subjects, the various subjects you take in the school, nursery, primary, junior, secondary, the various subjects that you offer. You can add or remove subjects as you will. Okay, then the various classes, the classes you have, crèche, nursery one, how many nursery, how many arms, all that you can impute all those here. You can assign class subjects to each of the classes. Then um, grade is where you impute the grade of the student, the test grade, the the um, the exam grade, you impute them here. Okay, then behaviors and skills, for the student, attendance, attentiveness, creativity, honesty, neatness. You can change these options to whatever you like. Then records, your have your attendance, you record it, so you change, you toggle to rate them. Okay, honesty 5, politeness 4, punctuality 5, self-control 4. You can change these options like I said. And skill, content writing, drawing, indoor games, music, outdoor games, school and tools handling and writing. You can toggle this. All this will show in the child's results. All this will show in the child's results. So for your psychomotor and all that, very important. Then your session and term, where you have your first term, second term, and various session. Finance, where you impute, you clear students, those that have paid, you impute what they paid and all that. The report, this is where you see the report of your various children. Okay, you can see the broadsheet, you can see the term report, midterm report for test, first test and second test. Okay, this is very important. Like after you conduct your first test and second test, you just impute it in the portal and save it, so even parents can see the first test and second test reports from their end before the term even comes to an end. Okay, so the portal helps you with these information. So you can start imputing your records from first test, so that imputing score uh, for your exam at the end of the term will be easier. Okay, now all what you just need to do is to impute your score. The portal is already designed to help you calculate class average, the student's position and all that. Okay, then this is the school where you have your school profile, then portal setting. Now let me show you a student's report, so you see how it looks like. Now, this is a typical student report: the school logo, the student's picture, the school name, the address information, the term, the session, the student's name, try this result, sex, male, the class from 1Z, session term 2020-21 first term, class population, class average, the average of the whole class, their average for this term. Okay, you have it here. You have it here now. Like I said, the system does the calculation on its own. You don't need to do it. You just impute the test scores, the first test, the second test, and exam score. It does the totals. This scores gives you the student class average, gives you the highest class score, the lowest class score, the subject position, if the child is the first in that subject or second or third in that subject, then the grade, whether A, B, or C, the remark, whether excellent, very good, or poor, as the case might be. So the average class mark is this. Now the student average, depending on the student score, is this. Now the rating, it rates it like your GP or university GP. You can also add that, whereby the student can get 4.0, 5.0, 4.5, as the case might be. Then general performance for the child, the general performance includes um, for grades, that is academics, for skill, and for behavior. So the average of these three gives you this. Now for grade performance, for only book work, this is the child's performance, 86.6%. Skill performance, we should see here skill. Okay, the child got 100%. Then behavior performance, the child got 80%, we should see here. Okay, so effective domain, your behavior is this, then your psychomotor domain, your skills are that. So you now have your cognitive domain, which talks about your subjects and the various scores. You have the various subjects here, the test, first test 20%, second test 20%. You can simply change this. For those only do first test, 40%, exam 60%, or if you do three tests, maybe 10, 10, 10, then exam 70, you can always alternate this as you want. So it's adjustable as you want. Anyhow you grade your school reports, you can toggle it to that. So these are the various subjects: first test, second test, exam, then the total of the test and the exam gives you this, then the various subject class average for that child, then the highest score for that subject for that child, then the lowest in the class. Okay, the highest score for that subject and the lowest score for that subject for that class is shown here. Then the student's position. I love this. This will help you know the various subjects that your child is advantageous. Okay, so you can know how to position the child, whether a child should be an art student, a science student, and all that. So with this, you can see where the child is performing better to help the child, um, direct the child better. Okay, then you have your comment and observation. The system also analyzes the result and does this for you. So your comment and observation is automated too. Okay, then the cognitive skill, how to grade, how the grades, you can change this also. Also, the effective psychomotor skills, you can also change this. Then your signature, when next time we start, and all that. And your grading system, the total out of 100 and 1900, the child got 1647 46 over this. Then grade performance A, you can change this grade performance so it will be showing first out of 20, fourth out of 20. You can actually change this to show that. Okay, but I prefer this grade performance because it helps the parents to look more intently at the result and not just look at fifth out of 20. So with A or B or C, the parents will now have to look at the result intently to see what is happening. So the teachers impute this data from their portal. They just impute the test and the exam for each of the subjects, and the system does all this other calculation. So it makes the work easier. Also, broadsheets are generated automatically. Everything is easier. So it's a wonderful, it's a wonderful system for if you love to take this online to keep your records, to as a database to keep your records, your kids' records for years. Okay, records can be saved there for the next 30 years, 40 years. The kids' records will also always be there. Okay, for continuous assessment. Um, and all that. So it's advantageous. You can print this child's result, like I said, and give a physical copy for parents that don't have access to internet and can't access it on their phone or with a system. You can just print this. So you need a printer in your school. You print it, you give to them. So either of them, whether physical or digital, it works. It works. Okay. Now to get this done, like I said, is very, very affordable. Let me show you the price so you get it. Setting up this whole website, your own personal customized website, and programming the portal and all that for you to have your own website with the portal running. We we take about 1 week to do it. Then you have your school personal website and integrating the school management software. This will cost you 50,000. Okay, it is the most affordable. I know how much some other school management system cost, and they just do the same thing. They do the same thing. Some of them you set up with as much as 500,000. Okay, but this is very affordable. Some 200,000 and all that. So this is very affordable. 50,000, and you have it. You have it. The next thing you need to do is you need to yearly renew of the website and the software, since you have to keep on hosting the website, making sure that it's always online. You need to do that and to run the school management software. So every year, at the beginning of the year, you pay 30,000. So the website can always be online, okay? And your name can always be preserved, like your kidsacademy.com. If you don't renew it the next year, somebody else can actually take that name and pay for it. So for the name to continuously be yours and for you to your site to always be online, yearly renewal of 30,000. But for the first year, you only pay 50,000. Okay, the next year you now pay 30,000 naira. Okay, now training of staff. If you want us to come around to train your staff, although the portal is user friendly, but some persons always have questions and all that, and they need training. So we can come to your school. It's better your staff do know how to use it. It's easier, so your teachers can fill in the score, their results and all that. Now the good part about it is after the teachers have done their part from their portal, filled in the score, the administrator and the manager or the head teacher will have to approve each result. We have to approve, meaning that the head teacher will approve each class before the results can be seen um, in the parents' portal or in the students' portal. So the teacher cannot just put in results and the parents see it. No, it has to be approved. So everything is orderly. So if you want us to come around to train your teachers, we'll visit your school about twice. You just pay us 10,000. Okay, we'll come twice. We'll train your teachers and all that. So you see, it's very affordable. We made it very, very affordable. Now, if you don't want the training, you want us to help you create portal for the children, create portal for the parents who come to your school, who fill in the information of each of the child, create their various portal, give them their login and their password. We'll do this at 100 naira per student. Okay, also very affordable. Okay, we want to see how to make more schools use the school management system. Okay, um, so if you want us to do this, it's 100 naira. But if we train your staff, we train your teachers, they can actually do this. It's simple. It's simple. It's just like using WhatsApp and all that. Very, very simple. If a teacher can use WhatsApp, if a staff can use WhatsApp, they can actually do this on their own. Okay, so we have all the options. We can come for training. We can come also to help you load your portal with information. Now, at the end of every term, this is very important. At the end of every term, you have to generate this report. This report is generated, okay, by just clicking a button in the administrator portal. Now, to generate each report will cost 100 naira. Okay, still very, very affordable. So if you have 100 students in your class, in your school, meaning that you pay 10,000 naira for the whole report. You pay it termly. If you have, as the number of students increase, it means the money you pay will increase. The good part about it is that you can also print pins. You can the reports can also, just like you buy pins, scratch cards to check your result, you can also do the same thing. That parents will also buy scratch cards to check their children's results. Okay, so we can generate pins from your portal. It's very simple. All these things are just by the click of the button. You can generate pins. You can generate pins from your portal, from reports, academics. You see, generate pins. You can generate pins for each child, such that the parents will need to purchase the pin, say 200 naira, 300 naira. So you can also ask as a means to generate revenue for you. Okay, so with these, we can help you. Now, take notes. I'll emphasize again. Each result is generated with 100 naira. Okay, each result is generated with 100 naira. So you should understand this point before you come in. Don't just look at the 50,000 at the beginning. It's not just the 50,000 you pay. At the end of the term, to generate the complete report, you need to pay 100 naira per student. But for the midterm reports, where you can impute your test scores, you can save your test score there. You don't need to pay for those. Okay, it's for the end of the term you pay. So this is the summary of 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 the um, of the portal. I look forward to hearing from you. Thanks for your